Do you have a pregame ritual or something that you do to get pumped up before a big game?
Yeah, so I'm really superstitious, like weirdly superstitious, and I've been working on it because I haven't really liked relying on doing those things especially when there's like outside factors. Like we have so many away games this year, so my pregame will be a little different. But usually I always have a coffee for the game. Our game could be at 7 o'clock at night, and I will drink a coffee at 6. Like I need a coffee like before the game. Um, but me, Emma Lapinto, and Rachel Clark, last year we started doing these primers with our strength trainer, Nick, and we would go into the weight room and we would just like, not like a lift, but we'd like get our bodies going with like a mini lift. It was really fun. It was really cool. And that was like the three of us like get together before the game, just stretch, get a little sweat in, get our bodies going. That was really fun. And then we started doing them on away trips, like at ACCs, which is awesome. And then we would have like Nick come and help stretch us out, like get us loose, which was good. And then I would go and do treatment. And during treatment, I would like listen to like certain songs. I have like a very specific playlist that I have to listen to. And then once I do that, I'm good to go and I can just like hang out with the team. But as long as I do like those three things, I'm good.
Random question, but what do you think, like as a freshman, what do you think sets you apart from the rest of the team that you'll be able to play? Because not much freshmen in college lacrosse play, like get field time.
It's really difficult. And coming in as a freshman, like my freshman year, I was coming in to a team that had just won a national championship
Mhm.
with Charlotte North, greatest player ever, Jen Medjid, one of the best attackers in the world, Caitlin Mossman, one of the best lefties to come through BC lacrosse. Learning from those three was huge. Just learning. Like you could go out there and you can do 100 reps, but if you don't learn and understand the offense, or if you don't learn and understand what everyone else around you likes to do or wants to do, it can be really hard to just like kind of go in and do your own thing. So it's very helpful to go in and kind of just be like, not like a blank canvas, because like you still like you're there for a reason because you're a great player,
Yeah.
but you also want to just be so coachable. Being coachable is the biggest thing because these coaches at this level, they're amazing. They know exactly what they're talking about. And being able to listen and like make changes as soon as they say it, I think it's one, really receptive to the coaching staff, but two, like it makes you a better player. So getting on the field is it was very difficult, but it takes like a lot of hard work. But I think understanding like the relationships and like what goes into like for me, it was like what does the BC offense need from me, not what do I want to do to get on the field. It was how can I help the BC unit. So helping the unit out, that's I think was the best way to get on the field, and it worked. Lucky for me, like it was so hard my freshman year, and I had the support of an amazing coaching staff. And like all the players were so supportive and so helpful, which I was so grateful for. But it's a lot of hard work.
What's your favorite memory from your lacrosse journey so far?
National championship, hands down, national championship. Best moment of my career, of my life, everything. National championship.
I know nutrition and sleep are important for every athlete, but what can you tell me about nutrition and sleep as a college athlete?
So we have a great nutritionist at BC. Her name is Liz, and she is awesome. And I literally met with her like every other week in the fall just to like one talk because she's so nice, but to get like a nutrition routine down. So when it comes to nutrition, I think having a routine is very helpful. Like especially with like these long crazy hours, if you can eat not so much in a schedule, but like in like a similar time frame, it helps your body kind of get used to that. So whether it's like a quick like protein bar in the morning, then like a smaller coffee and like a bigger-ish lunch, something small right after practice, and then dinner, like keeping yourself fueled throughout the day is huge. Like you cannot go into a practice without eating anything. Practices are too hard and like the load is just way too much. Like your body just you will not perform the way you want to. And I learned that the very hard way, like because I used to get so nervous, like I wouldn't eat before practice. I was
Yeah.
like my stomach would literally not allow me to eat. But you have to, or like you will not stay focused. And that's same with sleep. If you don't sleep the night before a big game, like your body is just not going to be ready. And nerves are one thing, but if you're like up on your phone at night, that's a completely other thing. So here at BC, I have developed some better sleeping habits in the past. My sleeping habits are not great, but I am working on them, and It's been a long journey, but I have seen some great changes in like my sleep and health patterns thanks to like the support we have here at BC.
What's like one of your favorite foods to like get you fueled through a big practice or game?
So if it's a game and it's like an afternoon or night game for breakfast, gotta have a waffle. Waffles, amazing. Love them. I think I had like 3 waffles before the ACC championship because that's like a comfort food for me and I love them. I think they're great. But if it's like a game where we're not having breakfast, like we're having lunch, um, DC does a very good job. Like they'll give us pregame meals, which usually consist of like grilled chicken, some pasta, salad. Chicken noodle soup is really good too. It has a lot of salt, which is really good for you. So I've been on that train, like the chicken noodle train, which has been great. But I know people that have to be like snacking up until the game starts. I just need like a little bit of a meal, nothing too much. Like chicken and rice, pasta, so good. So simple and it's great. But I know people that would eat like peanut butter and jellies like before the game, like make their own thing. But other than that, I would say a waffle in the morning for breakfast. So great.
What do you think makes an athlete stand out on the field?
Think there's a lot of different ways that athletes can stand out.
Mhm.
Obviously, pure athleticism. Like I look at any BC lacrosse midi and they're athletes. Like they can get up and down the field without even breaking a sweat. And I think that's really impressive. Like if you look back over the years and you look at back at like a Cassidy Weeks or like an Andrea Reynolds or Belle Smith, and now like this year we have like Kylie Colbert, Devin Russell. Like we have some great middies, like so many talented athletes who can just run I think that's really impressive being able to get up and down the field and like do your job well and successfully. But like I think another piece of that is like the creativity that comes into athletes. Like I think of Emma Pinto, who is probably the most creative player I've ever played with. Like she is so fun, always thinking. And even like my other attackers, like Mia Moscone, she is so creative and like shifty off ball, which I also think stands out. And then Rachel Clark, who's my roommate, phenomenal athlete and she's just like a powerhouse. Like she does everything with 110% effort. And I think there's so many different ways for athletes to stand out on the field. And it's just about like who you are as a person. And I think finding like what you're good at and like what like your one like special thing is and making that like your thing is one like way to stand out. Like give that 100%. You don't need to be good at 10 other things to stand out. You need to be good at one thing, give it your all, and then I think that like takes it goes a long way with people.
Last question. I know that it's super special to share the field with your sister Hannah this year. What are you most excited about?
Yeah, I mean, I love having Hannah here. Obviously, like siblings, arguments, like it happens. It's
Yeah.
natural, but having like my best friend, like my little sister here has just been emotionally so great and I'm like so proud of her for getting here and I'm so happy to have her by my side. Like she is such a rock for me. And I know like if I'm having a bad day, like I can go to her and she'll like snap me out of it in the best way possible. Or she will just like she knows exactly how to like help support me. And like I'm always learning from her. I'm like, what do I do here? What do I do here? So having her here has made me such a better player. And I think she makes everyone around her better because she's always learning and she's always like helping out. And she's so smart. So being able to share the field with her like these past few months has been so incredible, and I'm like so humble and grateful to have her here. It's been a once in a lifetime experience, and I think that being able to be on like the biggest stage with my little sister is it's so heartwarming and it's so great for our family, and I'm honestly just like over the moon happy to have her here. It's been great.
That's all.
This was so fun. Wait, what's your dog's name? He's so cute and
His name
precious.
is Cooper.
Hi, Cooper. Cooper's so cute. Look at him. Aw. Wait, this was so fun. I'm so glad we did this.
Thanks for doing it.
Yes, of course. And if you want anyone on my team to talk to, literally shoot me a text. And like Rachel's like literally right outside the door. If you want to go interview Rachel, I will give you her phone number. Emma Pinto, I'll give you a number. Like literally any single person on this team, I got you. That'll be
Okay.
awesome.
Thank you.
Yes, of course. Let me know as soon as this comes out. I'm so excited, okay?
Okay.
All
Bye.
right. Bye.